$8,847. That's where my portfolio stands at right now. And I've got $340 borrowed against it. Welcome back to another episode of Almost Wealthy. Most people look at this number and think that's not enough money to do anything with, but that $340 is paying my phone bill right now. And I didn't apply for anything to get it. No credit check, no approval process, no waiting. I just tapped into my portfolio because when you build a stock portfolio, at some point you stop being the bank customer and you become the bank. Think about what happens when most people need to borrow money. They have to ask for it. They fill out a form, they wait for a credit check, hope that the rate is reasonable, that they get approved, and then accept whatever monthly payment the bank pretty much hands to them. The bank decides the terms, you just sign. Here's what changes when you have a asset-backed line of credit. Your portfolio is the collateral, and since you own the portfolio, you own the institution. No application, no hard pull on your credit, no underwriting, no closing costs, no appraisal. You borrow on your own terms whenever you want, up to 50% of your portfolio value at a rate you already know before you even touch a dollar. And that's what I have at M1. Right now, my interest rate is 5.65% per year. My portfolio is my private bank. I'm the only customer, and I approve myself. So here's the thing that makes this click. Look at the other options' actual costs right now. Credit card, 21% to 23% APR. That's the national average for new offers in May 2026. Personal loans, 12.27% on average for a 3-year term. And before you even see the rate, they run a hard pull on your credit. You also get a fixed monthly payment whether you want it or not. Car loans, up to 12%. Your collateral is a vehicle that loses value every year. The thing that's backing that loan is going the wrong direction. A new car, around 6.97%. Better on the rate, still a credit check, still a fixed payment, still a deducted asset, a HELOC loan, up to 7.26% to 7.5%. That one actually closes on the rate, but you need to own the house first. You're putting the home up for collateral. There's an appraisal that's worth about $300 to $700 upfront. Closing costs runs about 2% to 5% on the loan amount, and the process takes 2 to 8 weeks to close. Now, my M1 margin is 5.65%. I have no credit checks. I have no closing costs, no fixed payment schedule, no appraisal, no waiting. And the collateral is my portfolio, which keeps growing while I borrow against it. The rate wins, the structure wins, the timing wins. It's not even close. Here's what this actually looks like in my portfolio right now. My total value is $8,847. The amount I'm borrowed right now is $340.50. My LTV loan to value sits at around 3.85%. The margin call threshold at M1 is about 40% LTV. So to hit that from where I'm at, my portfolio would need to fall by more than 90%. And that's not the risk I'm losing sleep over. Monthly interest on the $340 at a 5.65% per year is $1.60. Monthly dividends incomes is approximately around $38 right now with my portfolio value. The dividends are covering the interest right now at around $8,800 in portfolio value. Every dollar I add grows the collateral. Every share I buy increases the credit line. My bank is getting bigger every week. Margin has a risk. If the portfolio drops 30-40%, my LTV raises automatically. I didn't borrow more, the collateral just gets smaller. If the LTV hits 40%, M1 can force me to sell positions to bring it back in line. That's a margin call. I don't want one of those. This is why I keep the LTV at around 3.8%. My maximum right now for this account is 12. As the account keeps growing, the LTV will move up. Now my safe cushion for my phase 1, 2, and 3 is at 12%, but the cushion right now is my strategy. My second risk will be with M1's rate. The M1's rate isn't fixed forever. If the feds move, the rate moves. So I always stay informed about how the feds are moving when they have those calls. That's why I want dividends covering the interest, not barely, but by a wide margin. Right now, they cover it 24 times over, and that's pretty much my buffer. So when you think about it, there's versions of your personal finance where you spend your whole life asking institutions for permission to use money. You apply, wait, accept their terms, hope your credit score is good enough. And personally, that's not where I'm going. My portfolio now is at 8,800 in portfolio value, and every week it gets bigger as I keep investing. If you want to see how the phase system works, how I build this from $6,000 into what the roadmap looks like, that's all in my early videos. Subscribe if you want to follow along with real numbers I post every week, and I will see you on the next one.